Greetings. I am the Chief Justice, or Iudex, of Fontaine. But you may simply address me by using my surname, Neuvillette. Not because I wish to keep my distance from you. No, I am merely conscious that being overly familiar may bring the impartiality of the judiciary into question in some people's eyes. If you have any requests or concerns, then, to the extent permissible by law at least, we can sit down and discuss them together as we partake of some imported water from Chaoyin Village.
Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand back! Rain cutter. Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. I'm going in. Eyes on me. Witness the power of Gugwa. Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel! Nice and spicy! No, my sword! Teamwork is dreamwork!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Rain cutter!
Hey, out of the frying pan, into the fire!
I'm going in!
Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me
Eat this!
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Lights out.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
You're toast!
Time to go.
Going in! Punishment!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Don't be scared! Oz revealed! Absorption! Anemo test 60 wheel!
Let the mighty be humbled!
Go get it, Steelograph! Midnight Phantasmagor! Enhanced Anemo Module 75!
The tides beckon. Hmm.